So I pooped my pants, and then I couldn't. The guy asked me if I pooped my pants, and I said, I thought you pooped in your pants.
Oh, guys, we're recording.
Oh dear. Oh, so here we are.
Home Movies, episode 4. Loren Bouchard.
Brendon Small.
Lucky 4.
John Benjamin.
And there's a dog. You use a strong dog theme in home movies, and during the time me, the actual Brendon Small, really wanted a dog very bad.
Ferret in the background, though.
There's
Also a ferret theme.
There's a hidden ferret theme. Ferret does come back.
A lot of Christ symbolism.
There is a lot of Christ symbolism.
Or maybe with the dogs and the ferrets.
There's the birds, and who's that?
That is Peter Pepperuti, who plays Peter Pepperuti.
Yeah, Pepperuti's best. We learned about alliteration that episode.
Yes.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
Peter Pepperuti, the Pepperuti.
Exactly.
So it's Peter Pepperuti's pet store.
Yes, Peter Don't Touch the Puppy, something like that. It was very funny.
It was very funny.
There's the Japanese flag.
You know who really,
there it is.
You know who really liked that was Babies.
Can we?
That's so bad.
Yes.
Babies love
I just realized this show sucks.
You just realized that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Brendon.
Yeah. Hello.
You can't play with the puppy.
Right.
Hi.
Can't play with the puppy.
But I wanted a dog really bad.
That was you, Loren,
in
right?
real life.
Yeah.
You played Peter
Yeah.
Pepperuti.
Yeah.
Yep, 6 beers. And I did
Oh, that's right.
4
So tell me-
lines,
yeah,
and
so tell
then
me-
I fired myself.
You fired yourself as an actor after that.
Did you have
It seems like this
Aspirations,
guy in the
no.
back of the scene over here,
Yeah.
like, is just trying to get in the shot.
Yes, it's true.
It seems like it's just like somebody's son that like once like the director's kid or something is like let him in the shot. Just
Yes,
let him
he
go.
looks at the
You
camera.
don't gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
Just let him be there.
No, there's 1,000
like-
actors out there who could have played Peter Pepperuti. Why did you do it?
Yeah.
Why did you take work away from actors
Yeah.
that's their craft?
I agree.
And then you did it drunk.
Then you got.
Cool, it's nature. Have you ever seen those documentaries?
So this is
What's this about?
this is
This is the preamble to the episode where Brendon has to take care of a cat. In this scene, a mouse is killed.
yes, a mouse is killed by this
Python.
python. There's another mouse, a dead mouse.
More,
you're right.
There's a snake. More biblical imagery.
Yeah, and then there's a triangle.
fish.
It's a triad. It's a father
And
son.
that was all
There's a
cold
baby,
open.
big in the
This is
Bible.
when we did a
baby.
long opening.
Yes, we did kind of in our own James Bondish kind of cold open. didn't
Yes,
we?
but then the long Brendon
Yeah.
running sequence.
Yeah, well, we did that in the very first episode too.
Yeah.
And then we got, then he couldn't run anymore.
Richard
And-
Snee, Paula Plum.
Yes, they're kind of the old horse, the old stable actors.
The funniest names in voiceover, and I mean actual their names.
A cat has a cat is a snotty looking cat. Look at him,
Yep. Alexandre.
Alexandre, which was an improv by
Paula.
Paula, right?
Paula.
Correct.
So on this episode again, all improv,
Yeah.
all night.
You
Never
use
stopping.
the mistakes.
Yep.
Use the mistakes, go with them.
believe
It's a
I-
happy accident.
Yeah.
That's what we should have called this show. Is happy accident. Use the mistakes.
Shift every 20 minutes?
But it ended up being called horse movies.
2 different colored eyes.
Home movies.
It's home movies.
2 different
Yes.
colored eyes.
Okay. I was always wondering why aren't there more horses?
All right, well, I'll do my, we'll keep it.
If it's horse
It's
movies,
home movie.
it's home movies though.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense. Because it's a movie about its interior designers and people trying to build homes.
right.
Yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it makes more sense to me.
Make you feel uncomfortable, but you will come to the next block party now.
He's okay.
These
So-
microphones are so
It picks everything
pick up
up.
everything.
Yeah.
Listen to this when I rub.
When you rub your pants.
It's funny that you're just
You are-
discovering that now.
You are
It's
wearing.
louder now than it was.
You are
wasn't
wearing
it?
vinyl pants
a
though.
little bit uncomfortable because that meant that you had not.
You are, yeah.
Well, I know, but
This is like.
it's called protective.
Okay, what else do we
protecting
remember?
yourself.
Oh, you know what I remember about this episode? Okay, here's what I remember. Is was it Tom Noonan over there at UPN? Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what the thing was. We said that we talked to Dorothea Gillum. Remember, we asked her some story about rabies or like we wanted to know. And I found something very interesting about rabies yesterday that I'm going to talk about because this is a rabies episode basically. So what happened was we said that we wanted to have a dog get rabies and
Yes.
take. Okay, basically it's the story, or this has happened to friends of mine before, where you take care of somebody's pet.
Yes.
And the pet gets rabies. The pet dies. The pet gets.
never
Never happened to a friend.
It happens to everybody. It happens to everybody. It happened to a friend of mine, my friend Jeff. He was looking after somebody's cat recently, but I think that's what happened to Dorothea. right? She was looking after somebody's cat. The
And the cat got rabies?
Or it got some kind of sickness, and they had to put the cat down
This is
before. And the person was
familiar,
like out of
yes,
reach,
that's
or
right.
like in
That's
like,
right. That
like
is true.
Istanbul.
That's a
or,
true story.
Right.
That's right.
So that's what this episode was. We went to.
we wanted to do a
wrote
dog.
We wrote an outline, and we wanted to do a dog. And Tom Noonan. Okay, so the conversation I remember was this.
Television had been
Speakerphone.
begging for that
It was like
scenario.
speakerphone or something like this, and what happened was we were like, okay, well, so he's like, no way can you kill a dog on network primetime,
You cannot do it.
even though it was a junior network.
By the way,
But,
excellent Tom Noonan impression.
You cannot kill.
You cannot kill dogs.
So then we said,
You cannot kill animals.
You cannot kill dogs.
so we said, what about a cat?
So no, yeah. So
And he
no,
said,
no.
"Mom,
But I don't know if it was that. It was
We'll
that
do it
quickly,
in a
but
funny way.
I think it was like a different way. I think he said, "There's no way you can kill a dog on network TV." I think that might be the conversation. And you and I went back. I remember we sat there and we were like, "Oh, we want to do this episode really badly."
Yeah.
And then like I think maybe 24 hours later, you and I went, "How about a cat?" And then we call him back and he goes, "Oh yeah, that's fine.
It's true.
You could kill a cat.
It's a true story.
Kill 1,000
problem.
cats. We don't care.
Is it just
Kill as many cats as you want.
Cannot kill a dog.
Oh, yeah,
on network
kill
TV.
him.
Cat? No
Kill them,
problem.
yeah. But you know, if you can actually
Green
kill
light.
cats and record the audio, whatever, kill them. So
Let's just kill cats
Yeah.
all the time.
We don't actually have
So the guy didn't like cats.
Right, yeah. Maybe he didn't, but a cat is not as like I guess renownedly beloved as the dog, the Joseph Campbell dog character. The
arch dog.
The arch dog.
Oh, so
character
you think it was
from-
because people
Well, go
he
back to
felt people,
okay. If you go back to Beowulf, right? The symbolism: the sword, the dog that killed the animal, the animal Loki, and then is am I saying it right?
Who's Loki?
Okay.
Loki's the dog.
Just shut up.
The Norse
Listen,
dog god.
the Norse dog god is Loki, and so then he kills the.
I gotta read a
Brendel.
book, 'cause this
just
is
go back and read
absurd.
the Power
I
of Myth.
don't know.
There's a lot
any
of Power
of
of
this
Myth
stuff.
in home
Fascinating.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's okay,
Watch out, cat's
this
about to
is
get
a
away.
setup.
Cat's about to get away. Wow, gone.
And you watch this episode 4,000 times and you keep telling him, don't let that cat out, but he does. You watch it a billion times and it's excruciating.
Yes. Boom, and then guess what? Can't find it.
Yeah, and who's this? Paula. What do you expect?
Typical.
See, it's cut to later.
Cut to later, yeah.
Classical movies.
Classical movie.
Classical movies right there.
Yeah.
You gotta love it.
You can't get out. Who shows up? Paula.
Every time.
Every single time.
Oh yeah.
Like clockwork.
So here's what I learned the other day is that
Isn't because we need
the rabies, there hasn't been a case of rabies in like 30 years. They pretty much phased it out.
They faked it?
What do you mean faked it?
They made it up?
No, it's been phased out. Like every time there's a rabies case, they find the animal, kill it.
There it is over there. Do you see it?
Oh, you mean there hasn't been a human
There
case?
hasn't been an animal case with like
Rabies is contained.
The rabies is pretty much contained. It's
It's
like a
like,
disease that's been contained. So so I heard that. I don't know how true it is. They said about like 20 or 30 years ago. So I don't know. Cujo may or may not have been
Should have taken care of it.
complete baloney.
You know, there's a place in the
May
cat
have
as
been.
well where it doesn't have
But it's a book. It's made up.
Yeah.
No, it's
yeah,
true
on
story.
the side,
But Stephen King
so
wrote
that
it.
when you go to give it a pill,
Based on a true story.
I do have to read. Now that
Stephen King is a liar. He writes lies.
Cujo is based on a true
had
story.
cats.
Okay, you can believe that all you want. I know you're just trying to save face right now because you're
Vet never
embarrassed.
seemed to notice the rate at which those cat.
Look at the
You are
baby. Look
embarrassed.
at the baby in the back.
Hey, who does a baby voice?
Me.
Hey, do a little baby for me. Do it a little more.
That is spot on.
That was fun. No, guys, there's no trick microphone in front of Loren
No
Bouchard.
pitch shifting.
Nothing. He's actually doing that.
now do a
Let's get drunk.
dog.
Yeah, do a dog.
Honey, I am.
I'll see if he didn't fall for
Now
it.
do a shooting star.
There you go. That's right. We have Mitch Hedberg in this. As
Yeah,
the,
no, he's in the next one.
No, he's in this one too. Remember?
Oh, he's the cop.
No, he's not the cop.
That's
Have you ever seen the show? No, he's the
white cat.
Remember the funeral?
The white cat. It's
Oh, that's right.
And they make him like some weird
right.
Jimi Hendrix kind of
Yes.
like.
How did
thing.
that happen? How were we? We were working on two at the same time.
We're doing this two at the same
So
time.
he
We
came
actually wrote. That was the only thing we ever wrote out. Was that little
That's right.
stretch of
That's right.
Okay,
You know who else is in this? The vet.
find anything?
The vet who comes back.
Who
the vet.
comes back?
The vet is a hit.
You were the vet.
You were the vet.
Oh, I was the vet?
It was a very funny scene. It was
Yes.
hilarious. Yeah.
Oh, this is the scene where Jason finds the dentures.
This is
also
another,
a
but this is also
stand-up.
one of the improv home movies. Is like, look at this.
Yes.
And there's nothing there.
No, but in this case, he
Did I
resolved
know?
it. Yes, you.
Oh, you might have found the actual dentures. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you,
it probably there was like 10
Here it comes.
minutes.
It's coming
before
right
that.
up.
Anything? Look what I found.
Okay. See, that was next.
Sometimes I said something.
Sometimes when we left you alone,
Come out, Jason.
gave you a pause,
Right.
gave you a little space.
There was probably like what I really said was like,
Brendan, we should probably use those.
give me a minute.
And like thought for a long time.
Great drawing.
And everybody kind of leave you alone. Leave you.
That's really funny.
Right.
Okay,
Then I
yeah,
would
that's
say
it.
like,
Great drawing. Look at
Yeah,
that.
that's a great drawing. Peter Rudy's pets.
Peter Pepperoni.
Is it Peter Rudy?
Probably.
We are here to study
Can you please, because I can hear the
a
microphone.
penis.
every move. Hopefully,
Oh, I see. So if that were the improv,
And then then Loren would say like,
try
no,
dentures here or
no.
something.
Let's
yeah.
try it again.
Yeah.
Let's try it
Don't say
again.
penis
What
for
else you got?
everything.
do too much.
Oh, here's the banjo. Remember you guys?
Oh, yes.
That banjo.
That's right, we gave you a banjo.
So I played it. Yeah.
Boy, we gave nice gifts.
I know that was nice. That was really great. I still play that.
That was sort of
Now it's asleep.
going overboard, I think.
Where's
He's so stupid because he thinks those kitties are gonna know where the cat is. He's so stupid. This show's about a stupid boy. Watch home movies on UPN. A stupid boy tries to talk to animals.
Did you draw this yourself?
Yes.
It looks good.
The stupid boy has a life.
I don't think he's doing anything. I think it's too late. I mean, we
It's amazing that he's still alive. He's so stupid. Home movies is on
This
at
is
8 p.m.
stupid.
Brendan, don't take
We actually had a primetime slot. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, there's a cat. And he's got rabies. Oh, I'm giving it away.
You kind of act.
I'm telling these
The people that listen to the commentary track first before they watch an episode.
Oh, I totally gave it away.
The first time.
Yeah.
But now you would know.
So
if
let's
you were
check out some
looking
home movies. I'll watch it with the commentary track. What the heck?
at rabies.
Never seen the show before.
Oh, he's gonna bite Brendan.
In mid-motion, the illusion of motion with Melissa.
Right.
The illusion of motion. Conserve animation. That's what again, we've seen that she's cutting further, cut back.
Yep. Biting is off camera. Notice.
yeah.
And now, oh, look at that.
That's pretty impressive. Man.
Did we actually have him break the skin? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Or something.
I guess we did.
Got its teeth stuck in my.
And is that you, Loren?
Yes.
Is the cat again?
Yes, it is.
There's some great Foley work with the kitty in the
How many-
box, I remember.
How many beers did you have to do that? To get that part
I
down?
did animals always straight. Always straight for animals.
Yeah, he didn't want to mess up the magic.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
What
some
the? Whoa.
It's nasty.
I have never seen that before. Oh, here's the vet scene. This is.
Lauren,
So
we
real.
approved it.
Was anybody else besides you?
That is me.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not to the best of my knowledge. Did you see the cat attack?
No,
Because those things are.
This is very funny. So this character actually came back much later.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, as a doctor.
As a doctor.
Man, the thing is, okay. Here's if you're a home movies fan and you're watching this,
No, he was a vet.
we're
He
not
came
used
back.
to
was he?
It was the.
The thing is, you do an episode and you move on to the next one and you kind of forget about what you did, kind of.
Yes.
You know, you definitely forget about like all
some
this
more
stuff.
than others.
Yeah, some more than others, John.
And no, there was a lot of that you didn't want to do it again, and it was written
you don't
in the
want to
script. The next,
experience.
like you did that guy, or it was so dumb, and then the whole next episode is based.
Is right. Yeah. This was this
Whole
guy. This
season?
guy was a favorite. I think this guy was like I think people
like-
like this guy a lot though. Yeah, there's a lot of funny stuff going on. You're very
People like-
you're very flip
People
about
did not like that guy.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
They did.
yeah.
Who said that?
People.
People.
Don't lie.
No,
Who
people.
said
When I
it?
say
did.
people, I mean People Magazine.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, Teen People.
Then.
They loved you. Yeah, there's a. You didn't get that episode. You were on the cover.
So wait a minute. You're
No.
Of Teen People. Yeah.
That's always been a dream.
What's the vet wearing?
the cat, Brendon, we call
This
it,
season.
50 most sexy vets.
We whip it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, young teen vet. People.
Animated
Yeah.
people.
Do you love cotton candy? Wait a minute, just before.
What was I just saying? Was I talking about? Oh,
There was that. There was.
Oh,
that
I was
was
just,
the
I'm
case,
just saying
that
about
was the case with Walter and Perry. I remember. Like,
Yes.
They kept bringing them back.
They meaning me and Loren. I didn't know who was responsible. It's like yeah, you're like there's
they.
like there's a corporation involved. It's just like the smallest group of
I like
of
to-
people that put
I like to
a
think
show
there were
together.
more people involved.
No, there's not. It's like us.
Oh,
and-
you guys don't even
and like,
know know who you're being controlled by.
Right. No, there's nobody. There's
You
nothing.
rubes.
That's why nobody knows about the shows because nobody was involved in the show but us.
Look at the foam coming out of the box. He's foaming at the mouth.
You can. It's very subtle. A cat produces a great deal of foam
When you have rabies?
rabid. Yeah.
Exactly.
Did Cartoon Network make like always be involved in the?
Cartoon Network was like, okay, let's talk about the involvement of like UPN was a little hands-on, right? Because it was like in its early stages. Remember
No,
there was,
but they weren't at all because there was no script, no nothing, right?
There's no script. They put a lot of trust in us because we had an 8-minute demo that kind of proved the show. That's one thing that's great about animation is you can actually do your pilot yourself, and that's what we did. There was
Is that
a
true,
deficit.
Lauren? Is he bullshit?
No, it's true.
deficit finance, deficit budgeting, right? Is that what it was?
It was.
Deficit. I remember I learned that term and never forgot it, kind of. Except for right now, I can't. It's deficit money talk. Do the talk or walk the talk.
The vet's voice
There's
changed.
always.
Changed?
Yeah.
Its final moments, that is fine.
I think you pitched it up a little bit. I think we were always
No, it
afraid of him
completely
drifting into
went-
McGurk.
it
Have we
was
seen any
normal.
McGurk yet in this episode?
Rabbit, and we do
Have we?
Oh,
No.
this is a great line.
No, there's no McGurk
We
yet.
have these cute little buckles that we put around it. And
Those are cute.
yeah, it's funny when everything's animal.
There's like the
Great.
shackles.
Yeah. This is right before you put the cat to sleep.
Another,
John, you said
it's called
some funny
another
things.
$1 million, guys. The money kept pouring in
Yeah.
every time I opened my mouth.
Yeah, these really were the golden days of Halloween.
I brought Butterfingers today. I brought
God, we made so much money. How did we blow it, guys? Oh,
Guys, we
bought-
blew it. It was like
Yeah, we did.
Easy Riders, Raging Bulls. We had it all. It
No.
all went up our noses.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the most.
Plus, we
Not-
bought so much crap together.
Yeah.
We bought,
Yeah.
Kayaks.
yeah, kayaks.
some doilies.
We bought those cool little Tivoli radios. Remember, hundreds and hundreds of them.
Yeah.
We'd give them
So this-
away.
this
Those
is-
four-wheelers.
This is Mitch Hedberg right here.
Oh, yeah.
He was very funny and always
We would buy a
very
lot
charming and nice.
of and give it
Really
away.
nice guy.
No, right?
And
Yes.
we were generous.
Oh yeah, we took our money. We put it into good causes. Yeah, our home movies money. I put it into what I call rent.
I'll tell you something.
Trying to, and then like food.
Well, that's cool. I gave so much to Israel.
You did.
It's shocking. I gave at least
I heard that
75%.
some of that money leaked out into the Al Qaeda. Is that true or is that false?
Yeah.
Okay, don't answer. It's all right. We'll talk about it after the commentary.
You'll see.
You'll see. You have
You'll
plans.
see.
You'll see. You think that's what Osama bin Laden was thought?
If that's what.
Yeah. You'll see.
That's how he talks.
Yeah.
You'll see.
It's actually a touching ending to this episode. Sweet.
There's no Coach McGurk in this episode.
Yeah, that's weird.
At all? Isn't that weird?
It seems like
So
we must
bizarre.
have missed one.
It's so funny. Okay, here's the other thing. You have the opportunity to have a show.
Can't believe how
And
thrilled I must
you
have
have
been to
characters
not
and
have to
stuff.
be in this.
Yeah. But
I
you
remember
were,
like Janine DeTulio would come to Boston and have like 3 lines
I don't think
in an
that's true. I
episode.
think
and we'd force her to
we
come here.
tried to
Well, she didn't have to.
Right.
Then the cat would have
But I remember how
stayed
happy
and
she
not
was.
gotten rabies.
Yeah. That's not Janina, that's Paula.
You put it like that. I
This
can
is
really
Paula.
see
This
that.
is Paula, yeah.
Oh.
My mother.
Yeah.
Swearing.
Swearing.
As the show continued, we did more swearing, and I think the audience kind of responded like either negatively or
But
positively.
the second episode had Paula's parent-teacher conference where
Oh,
she
right,
swears,
she does
and that
swear,
was
yeah.
very funny.
I was just talking about something that had to do with like that might have been interesting for.
Did you say you were talking to your son today?
Yeah, guys, I have something to say. I adopted a boy today.
Sweet.
Yeah. I named him Brendon Small from Home Movies. That's his whole name.
And to make yourself feel better.
And his middle name is.
Maybe something
Wait, no, I just messed that up. Let's rewind it and let me do that again.
There's Star Wars.
Yeah. That was when. Okay, here's the thing: is when this came out. This is
yeah.
when the Phantom Menace came out. And I remember how excited I
Right,
was.
but
I
that's
just
the
wanted-
original.
That's worth a lot of money. That poster. Yeah. It's from,
Jumping on the bed.
yeah.
That's
That took.
Not hard to spot the gnome
It's
in this scene.
anachronistic.
Yeah, the gnome is.
The
very
gnome was
easily-
easier to find in the
He
early
has a
episodes.
classic Star Wars poster as well.
Yeah, it's a classic Star Wars. That's worth about probably like $5,000 right now.
Later we got into fake movie posters, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, not we, the animators. did
I
a
think
great
we were
job
just.
of
I think
putting them
I know
around.
Like fake
personally.
movies.
I knew that like I didn't care what happened with the show. I just wanted to see the Phantom Menace, and then I saw the Phantom Menace. And I started caring about the show again.
That. does not.
That turned around your whole life.
It kind of did. The Phantom Menace really changed it, and I do still stand by that was the best Star Wars movie of all.
Phantom Menace?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Only to Attack of the Clones.
That's interesting. Well, a lot of people don't feel that way.
But the best science fiction movie, and I haven't seen it yet, but the best science fiction movie is Alien vs. Predator.
That's impossible. You fell asleep.
I was tired. It just literally.
Said that and fell asleep.
I did. Well, I get
3
excited.
seconds.
I get very excited when I talk about Alien versus.
I know your blood sugar level must have just
I know
dropped.
what it is. Yeah, but
precipitously.
Very.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who wins.
You really like this?
We lose.
I liked it very much.
Oh, Alien versus Predator.
That's what the poster says. This will be so outdated, which is amazing. I love to have referential kind of like.
It's gonna be really.
You can talk about Hurricane Charlie if you want to. Destroying.
Election
There's a lot of versus movies coming out now.
Yeah, people are definitely fighting.
Like Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah. A lot of literary Oscar Wilde's Dorian Gray versus.
I have a mouse.
It actually wasn't Dorian Gray in one of
Versus
it
the
was
Bible's
in like
Jesus
it was in
Christ.
what do you call it? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It was like Tom Sawyer and Dorian Gray are characters.
Saving this mouse from the
Brilliant.
Here's some guitar playing. It was fun
Come home with
to
me.
do. I remember this. I totally remember the.
This is what
He
it's
buys the
about.
mouse to save it from the snake, which
Yeah.
was very crafty of us because that goes right back to the first scene.
Yeah, we got lucked out with sometimes just making.
And then he runs under the furniture, and we get to see that.
Oh man.
Oh, it's called the MPOV, the mouse point of view.
Yes, right.
Oh yeah.
So fast.
Let the snake find it.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
More
Love
music.
this song.
This is an old Elvis tune. Is that what you said?
This is an old Elvis. No, but there's Levi's. Backwards Levi's.
This is a common theme in home movies that we don't necessarily know what the movie's going to be, so we have a documentary happen that has something to do with the storyline. In this case, it is the storyline.
Brendon Small, the character, makes documentaries to help fix things in his life.
Yes.
Brilliant premise.
It really is.
Yeah.
It truly is.
And we had a big argument about whether or not the Little Shop of Horrors plant behind Melissa.
Sometimes
It's over already?
Yeah, the show's here. Come the credits again, Snoozeville. But it's
cares who works
it's
on
always
this?
amazing. Like we'd come back and discover artwork and go like, so that's the way that scene's gonna look. Well, can we fix it? Oh, it's due right now. All right, well that's the show. See you later. You know. I mean, no one's reacting. Do you know? You know
Remember
what I mean?
Adam Mutterpearl?
Oh
The
yeah.
funniest last name.
He was the mother of pearl.
That's right.
Yeah. Burns and Burns, gotta love him.
In Germany.
Bumper. Love that song.
Meow. I'm
Is that
still,
on your iPod?
That's the cat says, meow, I'm still alive.
No, it's not.